Good morning, champ.
We're back at it.
Back at it.
You know what that means?
What does it mean?
It means that we have something coming.
You always have something coming.
No, we have trips. Oh, shout out to our buddy too. This is Mo's Cookies.
Oh, Mo Shaban?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, yes.
Right here. So make sure you give him a shout out.
All
Obsessive
right.
Cookie.
Obsessive Cookie?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll put the Instagram. Cool.
Yeah, so we are gonna hit some jaywalking today. A lot of commotion going on today, Dave, at the house.
I know. Window washing, car washing.
Were the window cleaners here when you came or no?
He was leaving. He was
Okay.
leaving the complex, yeah.
All right, let's go see what's going on out here.
All right.
And we'll get some walking in and see what's happening. See what these guys are up to. Today's a big day. A lot of calls.
Yeah.
I head out of the country tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. That's a big trip. Romania.
Let me pull this out for these guys. What are we doing? We done with those?
Yeah, we're just waiting on the rims.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm gonna pull one in the garage, so. Actually, I'm gonna pull
Which
them
one?
both in. So, all right, let's hold up for a second. Let me
Okay.
just get the. All right, here's a Tesla key. It's pretty dirty, huh?
Not too bad.
Thanks.
You and on your cars, Justin Bieber.
The Bieber of the neighborhood, bro.
That's you. Oh, jeez.
Who has more cars, me or Per?
Per 20 cars. He's nuts.
Still buying more, too.
I know. Like, he needs garages to put him in.
He needs to buy one crazy, crazy car. That's what he needs to buy.
What's his most expensive car, do you know? Like, his
yeah.
most exotic.
I don't know what he's got there. I think he's got an R8 Audi.
Okay.
Those are pretty nice.
Yeah.
You know, they're all kids' cars.
He likes the muscle cars.
Yeah, like, fast cars.
Yeah.
Maybe you can drive faster out there, but you know, one thing about living where we live,
Yeah.
like, where are you going to drive these cars?
I know. Well, he lost his license, last year.
For speeding?
Yes. Because when he came, he actually had to have
it's probably a little more.
lax. Like,
No, it's probably a little more strict.
Over there?
I believe so, because it seems like everything's strict.
Yeah. Which country?
He's in Norway.
I know, but which country does? I heard there's a country that
Germany has the
there's
autobahn.
no limit.
Well,
Like
yeah,
they go
in
super fast?
certain areas, but
Oh man, I thought it was.
that was always like my thing, to go drive on the autobahn.
Yeah.
And then when someone else was driving me on the autobahn and we're doing that crazy speed, I'm like, I don't know about this. It's crazy. You always feel safe when you're holding a steering wheel.
Of course.
But when you're in the passenger seat or in the back seat and it's like being on an airplane and you're not in control.
Yeah, your life is in the hand of somebody else.
So that's a little tough for me, especially someone that's, I guess I consider myself kind of a control freak. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's not good for you.
So
We
just finished, guys, Texas Pro.
Ah, yes.
Andrew Jack pulled off a second year in a row victory.
Yeah, you called it. You called it at the Anaheim. You told him.
And you know, I heard it was a 1-point decision, but
Really?
listen, Hunter looked unbelievable. Tampa, he looked unreal. But I just think Andrew is just those tie-ins and the detail and the height and the width and just everything that's going on. I think if Andrew actually came in 100%,
Yeah.
I don't know if he's beatable.
He's like a newer version of Flex Wheeler back in the day.
Yes,
but
like
bigger.
a oversized version.
Yeah.
Like honestly, you look at someone like Andrew and you're like, how do you beat that?
Dude, he's cartoonish. He's like crazy.
So the question is, where's he stand in 12 weeks?
At the Olympia, yeah.
Is it 12 weeks away now?
I think 11. Yeah, it's coming. I think he'll do much better in the first time, I think.
Well, he got eighth last year.
Yeah, that's great
He's
for the
eighth,
first
I think.
time.
Do you watch updates on these shows still?
I'll look at the Instagram to see what's going on that day, you know. But that's pretty much it. I don't watch videos about it or.
Do you watch like the wrap-ups to see what people's objective is?
No, I just like to see what's going on that day and the comparisons and everything. It still interests me. You know, I thought Andrew was going to win based on the pictures, but you never know until it's done, right? So.
Do you ever look back at today's era and you look at like a Walker or like a Derek Lunsford and like a Hadi Chupin and think that era is better than our era?
Hell no.
Or are you kind of like the old timers that think that
I like the
era
90s
was
and
better?
2000, yeah. I like when you were like.
What was the greatest Olympia lineup in your opinion? Was it the Wheeler, Dillette, Nasser, Dorian?
That was pretty good.
Sean
back then.
Ray.
Yeah, that was pretty
Kevin
good.
Leverone years.
Yeah, I think
Cormier.
so. They were all great.
No, I just mentioned some crazy names.
I know. Like it's nuts.
And I don't know if I left anyone out. Did I
all
leave
those
anyone
guys.
out?
No, that's pretty much it. You know, the Livroni but they're all like so good.
Lee Labrada, but that was a
Labrada.
Lee Labrada Haney era. Don't you think that the Wheeler,
Yeah, Sean Ray,
Leverone,
Wheeler,
Sean
Cormier.
Ray, Dorian, Cormier,
Yeah,
Dillette,
yeah. All these guys.
Nasser era was crazy.
That was crazy. Yeah. I
To
think
me, those were the years.
so. Yeah.
Even better, way better than our era, in my opinion.
Yeah, they were sick back then.
Because for so long, it was like a toss-up who was going to be
Right.
the next, right?
And a lot of time they would flip-flop. You remember?
Yeah.
It would go from Kevin to Flex to Porter Cottrell to like they would flip-flop like from one show to the next. That's how tight it was. Cormier, I mean, you never know who could win.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah, I love those years. It was really interesting watching it. Because you never knew who was going to win, you know?
Who are you rooting for?
This year?
No, those eras.
Oh, back then, I was a huge fan of Flex. I mean, when he won the Arnold in '93, it was just like unbelievable. I remember. I was so blown away by that, and I can't believe it was just so small. Like 217, they said on stage, but you would never guess.
It just shows the shape.
It's crazy, yeah.
But you know what? No one talks about like Andrew's weight.
He's heavy.
I know, but no one's like, oh, what did he weigh? It seemed like
Because it doesn't matter.
back in the day, like they used to care about the weight so much.
That's true. That's true.
Like no one's talking about, oh, what's Hottie Chupin weigh or what Derek Lunsford weigh
But I
or.
don't think it matters as much, I guess, this year. I mean, today. You're right. They don't really.
Like
talk
they didn't
about
ask Hunter what he weighed. I didn't see anything. Oh, what was your weight?
Because maybe they don't really. It's not the mass monster era. It's not like when Dorian was ruling or Nasser and these fucking guys. They're like, in 260, 275, like crazy.
Yeah.
It's like for a while everyone wanted to be 300.
Yeah, do you remember how much I weighed when we took the pictures in Milos's gym?
Yeah. I want to say around 270.
Was I 270 or less?
No, I think you kept your weight up
I think I was
a
280.
long time, and then towards the end, like you would lose a lot, but you were still really heavy, and it was.
Well,
like,
I competed at 273 that year.
You see what? Oh, well, there you go. Then you'll.
So I think I was 282 or something.
But
when you took those pictures, I was pretty good that 2 weeks out, huh?
Dude, Milos was so excited. Was it 2 weeks out?
Yeah.
Okay. Man.
When did you come to Vegas and see me that first year that I won the Olympia?
Shoot. Well, that was 06, the first year you won.
Did you take those pictures in my backyard when I was wearing the beanie?
Yes, that was 09. That was
06.
It was 06?
Yeah, because we were at the other house, my original house.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Oh,
Did you come to my other house much?
Yes, of course. The one on single level in Summernet?
Yeah.
Of course.
You know, it's for sale right now.
Oh, really? Oh, you check?
Yeah, I think 1.2 or 1.3 million or something.
Wow. That was a nice house.
Do you know how much I paid for it?
300.
Yeah, 350. 340.
That's
343.
crazy.
343 with upgrades.
I remember you had some paper left of your mortgage on the counter. One time I went to go visit you with Scotty, and Scotty started looking into your paper to see how much you paid for that. And I'm like, dude, what are you doing?
Really?
He's terrible. Yeah.
Yeah, I sold it for almost $1 million.
Wow, that was a nice house with that big skylight in the
It
entryway.
leaked. It leaked.
It leaked?
Yeah,
All right.
often. That was one fault of that house. It was a lemon
Oh, I didn't know that.
skylight. Yes, because it had that huge dome.
It was huge. Yeah, it was nice.
And when it rained, it would leak.
Oh, thank God it doesn't rain that often in Vegas.
It surely rained the other night. That's for sure.
Yeah. And then Chris would come and stay in that room for like a week before the show. Yeah.
So the question is, Fit for 50. Where are we at now?
Well,
Everyone keeps asking.
You're still dieting until
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I've been a little
more loose.
loose.
Okay.
I've been having. I had some cheats. I had some cake. I had some cheesecake the other night. I had.
Nice.
I had a bunch of stuff.
Nice.
So, how you doing? Okay. Good.
I think I know you, man.
Yeah.
Everyone does.
Yeah. So I've been, looser on that. Not too off track, but I can't necessarily say that I've eaten 6 meals a day every single day. I've kind of missed some meals. I did eat at Cheesecake Factory last night.
Nice.
I had a salad, two chicken breasts, and cilantro rice.
Yum.
After training. I trained late.
That's awesome. I love cheesecake.
But I trained every day. Remember I told you?
Yeah.
I've trained every day since we shot.
You're back
Every
on.
day. I'm staying on track.
Back on it. Will you be able to train overseas is the question.
That's the thing, dude. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, we leave tomorrow. I won't train Wednesday or Thursday.
Right.
I'm sure I'll train on Friday, Saturday.
How long is the actual trip?
I come home Monday.
No, but I mean flying over there.
I'm not sure. I think 20 hours.
Oh, dude.
What would you do with yourself?
You go nuts in the plane or no?
No, I mean, I'll sleep some of it. I'll sleep for 10.
Right.
remember layovers, we don't count the layovers as much because that's movement. There's a lot of layovers because we have to get to the place.
Wow. I'm excited for you to go, though. I think it's going to be great.
But you know what? I feel great. I'll be in LA the following week.
Right.
Labor Day weekend. I'm there for the Young LA event. They just released and sold out of tickets again yesterday.
In Long Beach, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I am probably going to train at the Mecca.
Hey, cool.
Because I may stay. How far is Long Beach from LA? Like
It's
from
not that bad.
the beach?
It's like halfway from Orange County.
Okay.
So maybe, I don't know, 25 miles, I would say.
So you think I could stay in
Long Beach, sure.
No, do you think I have to stay in Long Beach or?
No, I don't think you have to. You just go to 405 all the way and that's it. But it's not all the way to Orange County. It's before Orange County, so yeah.
Last time remember when Menez had the Legions in Long Beach?
Yeah. That's what, yeah.
I stayed in Orange County then.
Yeah, you can also do that. Yeah. It's about halfway.
It is, huh?
Yeah, either way. Because Orange County from Venice is about 45 miles. I remember because I used to do it all the time.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so the Fit for 50, I feel is completed, but I'm still on, I believe that I'm staying with the cardio. I didn't do an hour this morning because I was on calls super early.
Oh, yeah.
I had to get up at 6 o'clock to do calls.
Wow.
And I have another call at 10. You came over at 9, which is late. I already ate breakfast, by the way.
Yeah.
And I have to go shoot a podcast today, review the Texas Pro with Milos. And I just, you know, in the end, I thought a lot of people got involved and a lot of people got motivated. And I think a lot of people are excited about, you know, learning that at any age, I think the message is like, there's no excuse why you can't get in shape.
Right.
And although, you know, like I said, I was never truly satisfied, I can't ever say I went all out and reverted my lifestyle back. What it did get me back into training a lot, kept me closer to home.
Yeah.
I was able to focus more on business. And, you know, I did have a lot of trips in between. I've been busy the last few weeks.
Yeah.
But hopefully now things are subsiding. Like September's not as crazy. I have a couple new projects I'm working with, but you know, all in all, I think it incentivized me to stay in better shape and stop picking on food in between meals. That's the one message I can give all of my YouTube people out there. A message is try not to pick between meals.
Okay.
Okay?
Not too many
Try to
snacks.
space your meals at least 2 hours apart, 2.5 hours, 3 hours. Just don't miss. If I asked you right now, do you pick between meals?
No,
What do you do?
I don't snack. Actually, I just have to force myself to eat on time. Because a lot of times.
How many meals you on now?
4 to
Four?
5. Yeah, 4 to 5.
What's your sweet spot?
What do you mean?
What's the best, like, what's the best?
Post-workout's always the easiest, you know, because I'm hungry after workout.
Okay, but like, where do you feel your best progress is? 4 or 5 meals?
Oh, 5, 6 actually. If I could do 6.
I don't know if you've ever eaten 6 meals, do you?
Oh, I have. For years, yeah.
I don't remember you.
Oh, yeah.
You always seem to eat 5.
No, 6 always when I was competing.
And what time are you waking up and what time do you go to bed normally?
So back then, you mean today or back then?
Back then versus now.
So back then, I would definitely have to get up around 8, no later, because I was like starving by 8 o'clock.
Okay.
And I would choose to eat over sleep because I was like so hungry. And that's why for me, it's really hard to get up and just do empty stomach cardio. 'Cause I'm just like ravenous. I used to be. So I would eat my first meal at 8, and usually my last meal would be around 10.
Okay.
Ish. Yeah. But now I'll have my first meal usually later. Like I haven't had breakfast yet, so I'll usually have my first meal around 10 now. So see, I'm skipping a meal already.
Just to come here?
Well, not to come here in general, you know. I don't have that 8
Okay,
o'clock
so
meal.
what time will you go to bed tonight?
Usually always around between 10 and 11.
Okay.
Yeah,
So do you think you sleep how many hours?
I sleep a lot. I would say a solid 9 for sure.
Yeah.
Sometimes 10, yeah. Yeah.
Dude, what a life, dude.
I know. I sleep a lot. More than before, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And will you train today?
Today, oh no. Hamstrings and triceps. You always seem to be asking me on those days.
Schedule ever. Who on YouTube trains triceps
Oh, geez.
and hamstrings on the same day?
Every time someone asks us what we're doing and we're telling them that, we always have to explain why, because they look at us like all puzzled. What are you doing?
I know, that is the most...
It's so weird, I know. I don't want to do legs together, man. It's too...
I know, but taxing. That's awkward. Like,
yeah.
You know, you could do hamstrings and calves, or...
I know. It's because I only train 4 days a week.
Some people do shoulders and hamstrings.
Yeah, that would be good too. We'll do chest, shoulders together, back by itself, quads by itself.
I mean, dude, you're 50 years old. Like, what do you, like...
Yeah.
What are you trying to do, right? I mean, just to be in the gym is a chore.
No, I still love going every day.
I understand, but at 50, most people aren't like, oh, I'm trying to be a full-time bodybuilder anymore. You know what I mean?
Right. No, I try to
I think you're just trying to stay healthy at this point, right?
Yeah, I just try to balance
mobile
my life.
and...
But I always have to go train. I can't just not go.
Of course, I think we're all addicted to the training.
You know, I mean, I don't know what people do.
That's what I told you, like we were shooting the other night, and I said to you, how do you have 3 days a week where you don't go to the gym?
I know.
I would go out of my mind.
Yeah, see, I'm used to that. Actually, I kind of like those days off now. Back in the day, it would be really hard, because on the days that I was supposed to be off, when I was in my 20s, I would go and do abs and forearms and calves and traps.
Hey, listen, if you were training at the Mecca, I don't know if you could only go 4 days a week.
Yeah, maybe we'd still go 5.
Did you go 4 days ever at the Mecca?
No, 5, always.
Of course you did.
5. Yeah.
But you see, you're in Vegas now, dude, and there's not much hype.
It's not the same, dude. Yeah, it's just, back when Goals was it. I mean, you wanted to go there just to be around the atmosphere, yeah.
What is your motivation? I always say that. See, people do choose facilities that might motivate them a little more.
Of course. Of course. It has a lot to do with the progress, You want to be inspired.
Yeah, people are inspired by different things, I think. Yeah. And that's what YouTube has become inspirational for a lot of people, I think. Don't you feel like?
That's true. Of course. It's the source of inspiration for people. Especially we have nothing much going on in your town. Wherever you are, I think people just go to YouTube for get inspired. For sure. Man, I would have loved to have YouTube when I first started. You kidding?
Yeah, what would that have been like?
Oh my God. I mean, we were like starving for
Who was the first video you followed? Was it Sean Ray's? Don't you feel he did the most?
I loved his videos.
DVDs or he did VHS back then.
He was ahead of his time, yeah.
Did you watch Flex Magazine Workout?
A little bit.
Did you watch Body Shaping?
No, I didn't have that. I was in Canada back then, so I didn't really, I wasn't really watching English channel much,
Flex Magazine Workout was amazing.
I saw
They had all the good pros on there.
They had guests on.
And everyone looked crazy. Like they must have shot it like around times when people did shows.
They were wearing those hot skin unitards.
Who remembers Flex Magazine Workout?
Yeah.
See some of our old timers on here.
The bushy socks.
Because that was like in the 90s.
Yeah,
the 90s.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Sean Ray and Boyer Coe were like the
main guys.
hosts, right?
Yeah, but then they would have Troy Zuccolotto sometimes. All kinds of guests, Yeah. What's his name? John Brown. Sean liked John Brown a lot, so we would have him.
Well, we're by the time this launches, guys, I'm in Romania. If any of my European fans get to see me, make sure you say hello. If not, I'm sure the show was a huge success. We'll see who the crown champion's gonna be.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm excited to see all the different divisions. They have every single division.
And you're going to be doing a commentary, right?
No, I'm gonna jump in with Giles for a second and
Okay.
say something, but I'm gonna hand out the trophy for the men's, and
Nice.
I do a seminar with Neil Hill, and I do
Okay.
a meet and greet. So I have a bunch of stuff that I'm doing there.
Awesome.
But once again, guys, thank you so much for the support. Keep following along. I think there was a Jaywalking launching today, actually, the
Yep,
one you
yep,
uploaded.
Yep.
We still have the JMac video from EOS. We have your
Shoulder training.
Kilo Club,
Yep.
and now we'll have another Jaywalking. So this will all be spread out
Yeah.
over the next week, and we will see you back probably Tuesday morning for Jaywalk. I'll be back Monday.
Awesome.
So let's plan a week from today.
All right.
We'll be back for Jaywalking. For Dave and I and JTV, we're out.
No worries for you. That Game of Thrones, go Cersei on you. I flip the script, I roll the dice. Don't fall asleep, cause I'm working nights. Hey, you trying to shut me